Hi, I'm Michi and that's my channel. Long time no see. I don't know how is this wording when you make such a long time no video. At the first I didn't know what to say, and it was a new year and I don't know how to start it, and then with the whole YouTube project it started to I had something in my mind that I have a long time ago, and now I think I will do this. So on this channel something would change. I don't know, making videos or making time lapses of puzzles, it's a hobby. I mean, I recorded so and so, and I will produce time-lapse videos in the future. If I say many things on them, I don't know. It's always like talking videos of how I'm going to do my life, or how I think about things will not appear here anymore. I mean, I would speak about having got new puzzles, having small hauls, or sharing with you my new big project that would happen here, but I think nothing else. I will get the second channel and everything what's around with talking about autism, talking about YouTubers, talking about my life, talking about my thinking, will make the way to that Pacific channel. I don't know how I name it, maybe Michi Rambles or Michi Rambles about everything, such and so. I'm brainstorming if I let the Michi there, or make it autism related in the title, but I don't want to talk about solely autism. So like, my view of things is always a little bit autism related, but my view of things, of YouTubers, topics, hobbies, everything that's happened in my life, it's not only autism, although I'm related to that content. So it's always like, no, I don't want to be advocate. I don't want to make solely related videos on autism. I wanted to talk about the topics that is related in yet now. So like topics like how I stand to J.K. Rowling, or how I identified as a person, how I view my world, how I stand to capitalism. It's you know where I'm standing. Here and there I let fall something, but on this talking channel I could get me a topic of the week, sit before the camera and ramble about what I'm thinking. Maybe bunch a conversation on, or nothing has happened. Maybe I do this weekly, maybe I do this monthly, I don't know. It's only an idea, and so like I ramble here and there in my other videos. Yeah, I think all what's talking comes to the second channel. So only the things that's really puzzle related be here. But when I'm making a video about talking about the topic, maybe I then don't release a puzzle video. I mean, I have footage over footage about time lapses, and I could release one in a week for a long time, even if I don't puzzle. But I puzzle. It's my biggest hobby, and I do not every day a puzzle, but when I long not puzzle, then it's always itchy and I really wanted to. And I have so many things. Also, I have so many things that is used to be in German. I think I take this one and one down, getting from the puzzles maybe only time lapses, making short reviews like I do with travel puzzles about brands, so that I show you what I've got and how I think about that, and show you the different variations of what I've got, when it's older, when it's newer. So I could do a roundabout Ravensburger to show you a little bit about what I know. And I think in a sum up video like Truffle Puzzle, that was a really good video. I think I'm really proud of that. I've taken my time to think about what is quality of puzzles, what could I talk about them, and show you what I've got in a variation with close-ups and everything. I've really been proud of this video, and I think maybe I'm doing the style of review on other brands that I have more of them, not only once. I think I could do this with Castelland, yeah, with Ravensburger, with Haier, maybe with Schmidt. I don't own that much, but I have one or two, and I have older ones, so that's always the vintagey style of. But I think that's maybe a thing of I can do, and can make a more puzzle related video. Here and there I speedrun a puzzle, and here and there I make a challenge like mixing up puzzles and building them. I have one made in December, like I built the circle of colors with mixed circles. It's so hard to puzzle that way, but it looks really funny. Maybe I cut this down and show to you how it looks like when you're mixing two puzzles together. Yeah, that's always a nice thing I always like to do, but it's like I stuck with my content. I mean, the biggest content I think that was the most of them pulling is the big builds, and sometimes puzzles with Pokemon or Disney related, but that's not the sort of puzzle I really like, so that's so less that sometimes it's not yeah, but the content of the channel will change. Yeah. And yeah, the next thing I wanted to say is my financial situation is not that good, and I usually would say it's content, it's free content. I produce that. You can see that it's it's okay. It's not good produced. I don't have the lighting setting. My voice I have no microphone. I tried to produce them now in HD quality, but it's always like so much footage and so much data and so much. I'm not producing high-end quality, and I don't mind that you don't pay for that. But to get me a new big puzzles with 6,000 pieces, decent quality, and something that I like, or something that is not a stock photo or something like that. I mean, you can get cheaper 5,000 to 6,000 pieces also, but if you buy a Ravensburger, it nearly costs 90 euros, and that's not an amount of money I could afford. So I've been thinking about taking a Ko-fi account, making a Ko-fi account, and set up for big puzzles. So setting a goal for buying me a big puzzle. So you can donate and buying me this big puzzle so that I can build it for you. Maybe getting a poll out for the next big puzzles and which you wanted me to see most, and then getting it set as a goal on Ko-fi. I think that's working. I'm not totally sure, but I think it's working that way. And you can donate to buy me this specific puzzle, or when you make a one-time donation that I have the money of spending the puzzle, the money on a puzzle that I wanted to buy, so that I have big puzzles to puzzle on the channel. I'm not sure if I can get otherwise a big puzzle. Of course, it's financial. Yeah, I buy here and there, but it's mostly thrifted or on sale. And when I buy a bigger puzzle, and the dragon puzzle was really a big purchase, that it hurts. I cannot afford it. So, I mean, what do you think? Would you like to donate money to me that I can buy the big puzzle so that I can build it for you? Or is it not a thing you think about? That's a thing I thought about many times, but I always, when I speak it out loud, I don't want to get paid for this bad thing that I ramble on the camera and say stupid things. So it's not a thing I'm comfortable with. So, but I'm reaching on the point where I say I can't afford to buy these big puzzles. I'm thinking of rebuilding the Street of Paris from Dominic Davison a second time, but I have already a big time lapse, so it would be nothing that is new. Maybe I record it, maybe I do it only for my enjoyment. I don't know. No, it's always such a thing of, I'm really not sure, because I cannot do a redo and make something new about that. I mean, you can build it a little bit other style, so I really wanted to do this course. That's the last puzzle I sorted with boxes, and then starting from the piles of sorting pieces and piece them together. This time I really wanted to dump them out and make it like turning thing upside down, sorting the first pieces and make miscellaneous. I really wanted to have also a video of explaining how I do big puzzles, so maybe that is the thing I could do with the Dominic Davison course. There I can explain how I build it and create a new time lapse and get something extra like this explanation how I now started to have a style of building big puzzles, my style of building big puzzles. Maybe when you're interested in that, it's also nice. So, but I don't know if I invented something new. It would be time lapses. The most of the time they are easy to make, and I have nothing in problem with that. I don't know, need to speak or give you a review about this 20 or 100 Ravensburger puzzle, or how I like the picture. Yes, sometimes it's a little bit a thing of, do you want this sort of review, or did you enjoy to see only the time lapses? I really don't know. And so this some of person likes when I ramble, and this sort of person likes the time lapses. So on the puzzle channel, for the puzzle related things, there will be more time lapses, less me rambling, and more at the same style of videos. And when you say you wanted to donate me for big puzzles, then I will try to get a Ko-fi account and set a goal for a big puzzle. Yeah. Maybe I choose and you have to donate me this or that. I don't know how many goals you can set, so maybe you can set more than one goal. I don't know, maybe it's a platform on Ko-fi, you can make comments or something like that, so maybe it's also a communication what you like me to do and what thing I could buy. I don't know, that's up to you. I really think when there's no reaction about yes, I would donate to you to get you a puzzle that I wanted to see built from you, then I maybe dump the whole idea, and then it would be only the thing that I could afford, and that would be most of the time things that I already own or I can get on thrift stores, or get on sale, or I get from gifts, like, I don't know. I mean, my birthday is near December, near near Christmas, so I get always on the specific. I'm always get in December most of my presents puzzles, and when this time is over, you wait to the next December to have this thing of, oh, I've got a little bit money and I could afford here and there a nice puzzle, and or I get some advent calendar puzzle or a Christmas puzzle, because I have not many and I really like to have one or two more. Yeah, but I think more or less, to sum up this is the thing. I think I will get you out of and get you up to this camera, and you sit on the table and we crumble together all what's on my table now. I really have to crumble this so that my foam board gets away and I can start a new puzzle. I don't know, I mean, a second channel is always like you begin from the beginning and no audience or something else. I mean, maybe if you're interested in me rambling, then join me there. There will be less traffic, but it would be better to divide this sort of things. Or yes, of course, that was my hobby channel, and a hobby is everything, but maybe I changed the name in Michi Puzzles. Of course, then it's sure that this is the puzzle related channel, and the other one, I don't know if I can. Maybe yes, though, I can. So maybe get a new banner and get a new intro, and it's funny, it would be getting less personal, but I don't feel that content on this platform, on this channel, would be less than it's already the last half a year, because I really been more and more indecision of what to do next, or what I wanted to show you on this channel. Should I ramble? Should I make something in German? Should I make something in English? Should I say something about autism? It's always like, I don't know, it didn't fit right here, but it's my hobby channel, so it's only my one channel, and I show you my hobbies and autism related channels, and to learn about how I work or how I think, and show to the world that autism has many faces. That's good. And I wanted to do this on the hobby channel also, but nowadays I think, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe should I make shorts? Do you watch shorts? I mean, the subscribers are around about 350. I have not enough to be monetized, but I have no shorts, and therefore I would not monetize. So should I get rid of everything that's controversy and only stick on the puzzle content, and trying to make also a little bit more shorts, to have shorts? That's the possibility of the channel get monetized in some way or another in the future. I really don't know. Yeah, that's always a controversy. My mind is always like asking this many questions, but when you divided your content always in this topic and that topic, I know that's not good, but I'm not monetized and I don't care. But so it's always like, should I do the things I know it's better for the algorithm or YouTube or the content, or you people that don't like me talking and rambling about stuff and only liking the puzzle content I make? So I don't know, maybe write me in a comment what you think about my ideas. But I think the idea of getting a second channel and getting all rid of what's about talking would be getting there. And I think the DIY things I will delete, and the diamond painting things I will delete, and the German things I will delete when I have the same puzzle time lapse. Maybe I do then the puzzle again, time lapse at this, or making out of my old footage when I find this. I'm starting to delete some of my old footage because it's too much to save. So, but 1,000-piece puzzle I could build in a day, so it's not a problem to rebuild this. So when I have the video of rebuilding this, and I can get a time lapse without me rambling in German for too long, then maybe I would swap them out. So getting and release a old image what I think you like, and deleting the old German videos that I have. I'm so sorry if you really wanted to have this also in German. I don't know, I don't feel I will make any German content on this channel anymore. It makes no sense. Although I really enjoy to doing this with my natural accent, and enjoying to speak my language more. It's more a natural thing, and enjoying to do the first videos I've done, not knowing what I'm doing, and only copying or trying to make my own things. And watching old stuff is always a little bit cringy, but it's I don't know, but I think I will cleanse many of the old stuff, so that is like it is. I feel that's necessary to start anew. I mean, we have a new year, and I will start with a new start. But what do you think? Write me in the comments, what do you think about all of what I've said. I will now stop talking and show you a little bit about the puzzles I got to Christmas. I mean, you see this rainbow heart. I think I will save the building of this rainbow heart for June or July. I don't know where Pride Month is. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and that's also a new €5 sale one. It's really a nice puzzle, but it's difficulter than it looks like. And we see each other there, and we crumble a little bit puzzles, and then yeah, that I think is all. I think I will say goodbye to you on the table. So for me, yeah, bye. So that's a really messy thing on my table now. I really have to cleanse this all up. There are so many foam boards and other things. I mean, I've got a lot of 1,500-piece puzzles. I really love this a little bit more bigger one. That's only puzzle privately, so I really have to build this for the camera also. It looks so nice as a picture. I really thought I wish to have this. It's so funny, and with this, I like this sort of watery scene underwater and up the water. And the whole thing with this whole creatures and the sea creatures in this mermaid style pony unicorns. They are so and alicorns. They are so sweet, and there are swimming little cat fishes, seahorses, and yeah, the mermaids and the birds. There's only also a cat bird. It's so funny, and the butterflies, and little fairies and everything and everything. It's such a bright, funny picture. I mean, most of them puzzled. First, I did this orange sections and then wines and this left and right, and then water sections in areas, and finishing up the creatures and then building up the tree. That's the difficult thing of, and the pieces of the tree are not colorful. It's not nice. So it's all in all, it's a nice puzzle to build. Of course, there are so many sections and so many things you can build up with, and it's really a funny picture. So let me get this out of the way so I can get to the next. So there are pieces on the floor. I really have to be a little bit more careful with that. Yeah. Crumble. So, and not only get I this 1500 piece, I get also this 1500 piece and this 1500 piece, and this one is one I really wished to have. I'm a huge fan of the Taj Mahal. I love this building. I don't know why, it's always drawn me in. I have a 500 truffle puzzle with the Taj Mahal, and I have a 1000 piece Ravensburger puzzle from as a picture, not a picture, drawn picture, but a photograph of the Taj Mahal, and this is a picture that's drawn. It's really a painting, and the style and the sky and everything on this, it's really beautiful, and I really wanted to have this, and on my birthday I get this. And the second one, it's funny, of course, they have made a series about, that's Dominic Davison. But it has the same style, and it's the Eiffel Tower. I also have many puzzles of the Eiffel Tower, and I really love the similarity of the sides, or this. It's more muted and more springy. That's more bolder, I think. Summer, maybe I really feel drawn to both pictures, and with this fantasy one, it's my collection of 1500 pieces gets a little bit bigger and bigger every time. And I'm really glad to, because 1500, it's a little bit more pieces, and it's always a bit enjoyable than the 1000 pieces. Although if it's a tricky one, like this is really a tricky one to build up. It's one of the series where they get one of their favorite pictures on puzzles. And make it a reboot out of this. This is a Fantasy Waterfall of Igatsu, is also a 2000 piece puzzle of the Waterfall of Igatsu. Hopefully I pronounced this right, I think not, but that's a homage on this puzzle, but with a picture, and this is also a nice one. I really like this one also. This is the one, bikes in Amsterdam. It's a photograph of these bikes in the city Amsterdam, and that's Dreamy Bikes in Amsterdam. So it's a rehab of this. It's also a painting related to this picture that's so famous for them. And Magic Deer and the Four Seasons. The Magic Deer was one of us. It's a horizontally puzzle with this Magic Deer on it, and there they have a homage with Four Seasons. It's also a really nice one, and I really wanted to have one of these three. Of course, it's a huge homage on this, and the bikes in Amsterdam is one of the picture I also wanted, but I think I will, if I get the other one on this thing, I would get me another one. I have this waterfall picture. I really have this one or two in my hand and think, should I buy this? And I'm not buying this. But this was a birthday present from my parents. They got me on the shop and say, hey, here, choose this, what you wanted to have. And I really thought I wanted to have one of these three series. So let me get this out of the way. And I really enjoyed building this. So that's also a thing I have not on camera. I had to rebuild this, but it was really a nice puzzle, and I really, it's really busy. So it's really not easy. It was one of the trickiest, I would say. For 1,000 pieces, it has a month of puzzle time. So I've got the back here in this. So that's this. I don't know where the bags belong. I had this at one point. I have to get rid of them, but this is also one. It was a present from my birthday from my daughter. I wished the two. I wanted to have from this series not only the mushrooms I have and this insect I wanted, and this with the leaves and the fruits I wanted to have from the series. I really love the circle of colors, and they are so enjoyable to do also when you only have a 1 hour leisure and you build it slowly up. That's one of the easiest one I ever built, I think, without even trying to be fast, but I timed myself, and I was, I think, under 1 hour, even if I don't try to do it really fast. So I really have to get a speed run on this so I could choose, but this was so easy to build the first time, and it's so enjoyable. I really love this whole leaf. So that's the puzzle from my advent calendar. I've built it now a second time also. It's really a fun and easy puzzle. I think with the advent calendar it was a nightmare to have all these sections, but it was easy to build up on. Here is one of the oldest Piantnik I've built. Last time, of course, I wanted to have to know if all pieces are there, and wanted to have a little bit of challenge. I don't feel that this was such a challenge like I would say it is. The quality of this is not that good. I think maybe I'll make a review about Piantnik puzzle, but this is an older one, I think, and it has so many false fit, and if the picture was not so unique, so I really belong on the picture, because the cut was a nightmare. Yeah, and it's really crumbly. So I really think this quality was really bad, and when I look at the box and see that the playing cards is one of the pictures that makes in this time period, I mean, that's the 1,000 piece puzzle, but when it's in the same time produced like the 6,000 piece puzzle, then I thought, poor Vicky, this is really not a good quality puzzle. And if her 6,000 pieces is in the quality like my 1,000 piece puzzle here, then it's really poorly quality. But let me check it. It's really stupidly crumbly and false fits everywhere. It was really not a good quality. This is also a thing I would say I could make a short review about Piantnik puzzle. Of course, Piantnik is an Austrian brand, and I'm from Austria, so it's always sad that I have to say that it's something like I can boost on. We have a brand, we have a puzzle brand, and it's really old, but this was a bad quality. So, and here is my last one. It's also a Christmas present. It's my Christmas puzzle for the year. Oh, that happens when you have crumbling so much puzzles. So get me this in here and set this out. So out of the way. That Piantnik puzzle I had already. So this is one of my I mean, this picture looks and the Amazon picture looks really nice and bright, or brighter. When you see this really more or less dark pieces. But it was not so big problem. It was relatively easy to puzzle, but you don't have the feeling of it's a bright and colorful puzzle. It's more like it's the Big Ben on, so it's in England and a little bit more downscaled. American Christmas would be brighter and nicer, but I don't mind. It was a nice gift, and this is now my third Christmas puzzle. She said when we puzzled it together, she was really disappointed about the darkness. The picture, the Amazon picture looked really nice, and this is a little bit darker than she wanted to have it, but I think it's okay. That's also a thing I have to get it on camera, but I think we're out of Christmas season, so I can wait till I get this next year on Christmas to puzzle, so let me pack this up. Yeah. So that was more or less my Christmas haul. Now you have seen, I think, all of the puzzles I got round about Christmas. I mean, it's always like when I am in a shop and I see a puzzle and it's on sale or it's cheap, then I always think about maybe I could buy this because it's the cheapest option of having a new puzzle without giving out too much money. Like I said, I don't know if I get me a bigger one. I see that Ravensburger now popped up with 2,000 and 3,000 and 4,000 puzzles, and I really think maybe getting me one of this would also be matching. And it's my preference. I really love Ravensburger puzzle more than other brands. It's my brand, so it's always like maybe I should stick on that. But for the big puzzles, I think I like the quality of Clementoni and I like the quality of Edica, although it's a little bit crumblier. I'm not so. I think Schmidt is not a puzzle brand I wanted to do with 6,000 piece ever again, and also not Truffle. It's things I own already, and the picture from Dominic Davis in the Street of Paris is really a nice picture, and I really love the picture, so I can handle with the smallness of the pieces, but I would prefer them to be normal standard size pieces. And I have a 4,000 pieces Edica and a 5,000 pieces, and I thought about thinking about building now 6,000 piece puzzle from Edica, but I don't find a picture that I really wanted to have, so it's always a problem of which puzzle should I buy, because when I buy such a high price puzzle, then it should be a nice picture that I wanted to stick along a long time, and so that's always the problem of getting a new puzzle that I knew I would like and enjoy to do for such a long time, and then I have to afford this. So yeah, it's not easy to decide which puzzle I wanted to have next, financially and picturally. I cannot say this otherwise. So I think we wrap up everything. I have here my nice new puzzles and the whole new ones with 1,500, and that's really a nice thing of I really enjoy to have this 1,500 pieces. It's a little bit more than, and it's always good to record on the table. Also, it's a nice thing of having, and yeah, more or less I think these two are recorded already. So when you wanted to see one of them, maybe write me in the comment also. So let's wrap up everything. I think I rambled too long, so it will be a half an hour video for you to get through. But I've said in the 20 minutes before what I wanted to say about the channel and the changes that's happening on the channel. And yeah, that's also sum up everything. When you write me in the comments something what I can do with what you wished to, or what you are enjoying on this channel, then I could change it a little bit in this direction and you get more out of this. When you're not, then I change the things according to my own taste, so you get what you get. But it's always the case. So yeah, not such a big problem for me when I'm not getting comments, but it would be nice to have a direction where I can work. So that's everything for me. I hope you have enjoyed this rambling on and this showing off the puzzle hauls of the Christmas puzzle and seeing all the scrambling. I don't think I can't do it backwards because I make it not nice looking and not one of a kind. So that's totally honest, not the best of making backwards videos. Sometimes I really thought these backwards videos would be really nice shorts, but they are not in the... they are always big and not upside, maybe making shorts about the finished product. Maybe it's that what I can do. I don't feel shorts. It's always a thing of enough rambling. So I wish you a nice day, evening, morning, whenever and wherever you watch the video, and we see each other in the next. So bye and happy allerseits.